Hello, everyone out there in the DSP vortex. It's your boy Doody back again with another video. This time we're going to be taking a look at Phil's daily wrap after a pretty crappy day. DSP React is just dying. It's like a dead fruit just hanging there, just ready to plop and fall. And of course, Diablo last night, which, not gonna lie, again, it put your boy Doody to bed. I mean, I fell asleep. I honestly did. I actually had to post my clip video of the stream early this morning because your boy just couldn't keep his eyes open. So yeah, let's see what Phil has to say. I'm pretty sure he's gonna rant and rave. Probably not rant and rave. He's probably gonna more focus on his digital event today. DSP's DPs, as I like to call it. So let's get into it and see what Phil has to say.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 1st of July, 2023. And as you can see, being that it was a new month, we had some new decorations. A little hard to see the ones at the top, just to show you here. New setup for the month, right? Kind of nice. I felt since it is July, we get a little outdoorsy with some outdoor scenes here, and also bringing back some classic stuff that we didn't have last month. Also getting a little patriotic with the American flag in the back. And before anyone gets really stupid, quite a few people today were like, I guess the flag is going the wrong direction, which I don't even understand what that means. But just to show you, it's only a one-sided flag. There's nothing on the other side. So I have to have it that direction. I don't know what people are talking about. Oh, it's the wrong direction or whatever. I really don't care. People are just stupid.
Of course you don't care because you're too lazy to research anything. Your boy Doody has U.S. flag etiquette knowledge. And yes, as I posted earlier yesterday, I posted a video basically chastising Phil for not even properly flying the U.S. flag. Now there's some etiquette, so your boy Doody is gonna let me explain, like Phil likes to say. So essentially, a flag should, if you're gonna hang it vertically, vertically, like the way Phil is doing it, the flag. The stars should be on the left side, so it should be backwards. This flag was made to be flown horizontally. The way it should fly is, the way Phil should have hung this was horizontally with the stars facing your left-hand side. So that is flag etiquette. And there's some other stuff too, like you can't let the U.S. flag touch the floor. Whenever you take down a flag, you're supposed to fold it to store it. And if you have multiple flags, like say a state flag, a local flag, and the American flag should always be in the middle and higher than the other two flags. So yes, the people that called you out for being too lazy to simply research how to properly hang a flag were correct. And it's funny because I think only one person mentioned it on your stream. You probably watched my video and got annoyed that I actually posted it and said something about it. But Phil, yes, you did. It's not like you're going to jail for it. You know, it's not like that. But there is proper etiquette, especially for people that love the American flag and respect the American flag. You owe it to them to actually, you know, if you're going to hang a flag and be patriotic and try to make some money off of it, at least hang it properly. That's all people are saying.
Anyway, so new setup for the background and a new day of fun content. Today it was our React Day. So we had a fun level 1 podcast covering various different topics, including my performance in Street Fighter 6 yesterday with Ryu, which was a fiasco because of the way the game had ranked me and threw me to the wolves. Talked a little bit about what's going on with Twitter right now, which is atrociously bad, and everyone's laughing at how bad the site's being run, among other things. It was a fun, interactive show, and then we headed over to DSP Reacts for our usual DSP versus the Internet weekly stream, where I react to clips that are submitted by the channel members. It went pretty well. Good variety of stuff this week. Not all winners, but I would say the good thing about this was it wasn't a lot of rehashed stuff. A lot of the stuff was fresher or more interesting or different. It wasn't just the same skits, the same channels being used every week, which was a good thing. Overall, had a great time. 2 of those videos are live right now on the channel, DSP Reacts, that is, which you can find at youtube.com/@DSPReact. Or, you know, if you are a channel member, you can watch the entirety of that archive stream right now.
Okay, I got a beef real quick that I want to talk about. So, I understand, Phil, what Phil's doing with this channel, the React channel. It's mainly now simply a React channel, a weekly clip show where he reacts to clips submitted by members, right? Which, whatever, I guess it's fine. My problem is Phil doesn't watch those videos. And the one thing he loves to push is being an ultra member, which guarantees you that he will watch a video, which is a lie. Because yesterday, I believe there were 2 videos. One video he didn't even watch. He was like, no, it has to do with sperm or something like that. I'm not going to watch it. And he simply ignored it. And that was an ultra level member. Somebody paid $20 a month so that Phil can react to the content. And he didn't. And then another one from an ultra member, I think he looked at it for 20 seconds and said, oh yeah, I'm not really interested, or whatever the case is, and just bypassed it and didn't even watch it. Phil, you can't tell people, hey, become a member, especially become an ultra member, and pay me $20 a month so I can guarantee that I'll react to your content, and don't react to it. It doesn't matter whether you like it or you're interested or it's fun or it's whatever the case is. As long as it's not breaking terms of service, you should react to it. You should watch it and react to it. And even if your reaction at the end is, yeah, I found that stupid, whatever, that was a reaction. But you can't simply just ignore those videos because you don't like them or you don't feel like it's quality or whatever the case, or meaningful, like you like to say. If you're promising people that if you pay me a set amount every month for a membership, and I guarantee that I will watch your videos, you should do that, Phil. You should do that. And anyone that did not have their video watch, especially an ultra member, you should cancel that membership right away because you're not gaining any benefit whatsoever except for just giving Phil money.
On the channel. Everyone else, well, there are going to be new videos going live on that channel once a day for the rest of the week. So you get that slow drip feel while the people who are members get to see it right away. All right, so it's one of the benefits of being a member. And of course, if you become a member, you'll also be able to nominate the clips for next week's show. So it went well, good show, and then tonight was Diablo 4 Chill. And I am very pleased to say we are really, really strongly progressing through the game. We beat all of Act 4 in 25 minutes. I don't know why Act 4 was so short. It was literally one mini quest line and one boss, and the whole act ended, and I was like, I almost feel like that wasn't intended. Like maybe there was more to it, but for some reason they were forced to cut it out or something, because it just didn't feel well paced that all of a sudden out of nowhere it cut like that. You know what I mean? Then we started Act 5, and we ended up doing one entire quest line in Act 5 with Donan, finished that, and now we're doing a quest line with Lorith and Nirel, and that's progressing well as well. So from what I'm being told, is if I keep on the pace I'm going, I will likely beat Diablo 4 in about 8 to 10 hours. So looks like maybe, this week we're going to play it another 1 to 2 times. Next week, we're definitely playing it another 1 to 2 times. And maybe, it'll be wrap up by, say, mid-July, which would be great if it did. And some people have asked, well, I'm going to do post-game content. And I'm like, do you really think we should do post-game? I mean, the story itself is interesting. But once that's done, how often do you want to see me just grind the same kind of gameplay over and over, right? And that's kind of the thing, is right now I'm playing so many RPGs. There are people who are kind of upset and they want variety of content. Where are the horror games? Where are the action games? Why aren't you playing World Tour and Street Fighter 6? Why aren't you checking out stuff on Game Pass and this and that? And I'm like, we don't have time for any of that. I'm juggling 3 RPGs plus Street Fighter 6. So I don't have time. If we wrap up Diablo's story, if we wrap up Zelda soon, then we'll have some night streams freed up to do a variety of content, right?
Okay, so let me touch on. So the funny thing is, Phil is probably the only person in the world that gets excited to actually finish a game or rush through a game. He's the only man that gets excited for that. And of course, we all know he wants to rush through it because the tips just haven't been there. He hasn't gotten the support that Phil wants for a playthrough. So that's the first thing. The other thing too is that I love when he uses examples. For example, the World Tour. He played it once. You know why he hasn't played World Tour again? Because he made $50 on that first and only stream of World Tour. That's the reason why Phil hasn't gone back to it again and played it. That's the only reason. Because if he would have made $150 on the World Tour mode, he would have continued playing it. So his moneymaker now, well, not even moneymaker, but his where he's getting support is the multiplayer, the online piece, And the only reason why he's actually even remotely getting any tips or any support on this is because of two people. Three people. Well, really two people. Jack Raxter and Game Checker. Game Checker comes in and drops $30 or $40 a stream, right? And that's almost half of his support for tips. So, him using the excuse of, oh, well, I can't play world mode and all these other things because I'm juggling 3 RPGs, which is a load of crap, Phil. Which is just a load of crap. But what you should have done, and I offered that suggestion a while ago, is you should have just dropped Diablo or dropped Zelda, because you clearly don't want to play those games. Just drop them. But of course, you don't want to be called a rage quitter or wage quitter, and that's the reason why you're slogging through it. But like yesterday, Diablo's playthrough was just so boring. You had no enthusiasm whatsoever. You begged twice. You didn't even bother to beg for money because you were so bored of playing Diablo, and it just shows.
So let's see how it goes, but I'm pleased with the progress and the fact that we are making good, solid progress. Overall today, solid support day, good first day of the month, very pleased. Thank you all. Tomorrow is the big one. Tomorrow, folks, is my Digital Summer Party, or DSP's DSP. All day long, we got a marathon event starting at 10:45 a.m. Pacific time, a chill level 1 podcast, and then there's going to be booze, there's going to be food, there's going to be gaming of Street Fighter 6, there's going to be tier maker stuff, there's going to be schedule updates, a lot of chill vibes, a lot of interaction. Essentially, it's a good way to start the summertime gaming vibe here on the channel with a nice laid-back event. There's a lot of stuff going on, and the thing is, I don't necessarily know what order we're going to do everything or how long we're going to be doing each thing. So I don't want to promise you, oh, come by in the morning and we'll do this and after that. I'm going to have it more of a laid-back atmosphere, whatever people want. I'm excited. My wife will be making multiple recipes for this event. That could turn out to be really fun if we, if the food turns out good, which I think it will.
Way to put a dig in there on a horse on excuse me, Soulmate right there. Way to go, Phil. Way to prop up your wife. I mean, I love when you diss her and pre-blame her if something goes wrong. So you want to make sure you cast the blame on her if the food segment is disgusting or wrong. So way to go there, Phil. The other thing too is that I wanted to do, I've been wanting to do this for a while, ever since the whole Super Bowl thing, and I just haven't had time to get to it. So Phil, you know how Phil has talked about over and over again that he was an alcoholic. He had a problem drinking, and it was very severe, and then he decided one day to kind of cut back. Most of it was due to Soulmate and, trying to eat healthier and probably medical issues and so on. When you're an alcoholic, and he's a self-admitted alcoholic, you simply can't just say, okay, I'm quitting, I'm not going to be an alcoholic anymore, and I'm just going to drink occasionally. No. All the science, all of the therapies, all of the programs that deal with alcoholism all tell you that you should not drink. You should not put yourself in that position. You should stay away from it. It's too addictive, and it's a lifelong thing. You can't simply just say, well, I was an alcoholic and now I'm not, so I have it so under control that I can occasionally drink. No, it doesn't work that way. I want to put a video together to kind of highlight the various therapies for alcoholism, like AA, the 12 steps, those things. And in all of them, and all of the literature, you can clearly see that it specifically states you should not drink whatsoever. And then you got Phil here doing these marathons, so desperate for tips and money that he will sell out his health and his addiction for $100 a pop. So I'm going to put that video, I'll probably do it sometime this week. I'm still digging into the research, and so definitely keep an eye out for that video. So anyway, that's it. Today should be a cluster of a stream day. I like to see how he does. I want to see if the dents, have it is the second, so I'm assuming the disability checks have all hit the bank accounts, and they're gonna have plenty of money to support Phil today. So it may be a banger of a day. Lisa Lou and all of the dents might be out there dropping massive cash to see Phil take a shot of whiskey. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.